Welcome back. All right. Here's my lovely wife.
All right, I wasn't sure you're ready, but okay.
Oh, I was born ready. Let's do this. All right. So today we got
Oh.
Okay, so the first time
It's a
that you saw an
snazzy
unboxing on
box, just saying.
the first unboxing was for premium, which is tier 2 with jerseys. This is a tier 1. This one was specifically sent for Yvonne by Fanatics. So,
In a snazzy box with a
yes.
magnet on it.
And so thank you to Fanatics because I don't think that with our budget that pro jerseys are necessarily in said budget.
Not necessarily. They're definitely not.
Okay.
No.
So, that being said, yep, go for it.
Yeah. Oh. Oh. That's so pretty. Oh. Fancy dancy. Oh, wow. Look at that.
The shoulder patches look fantastic.
The logo looks really nice. Like it has that 3D, almost like the Primegreen, but not quite. The material is definitely different. It's got the new Fanatics, where it's not as stiff as on the Adidas. Yeah, those are nice. Oh. And it's the player size, which means I'll have to wear like a hoodie or two under it.
Yep.
That's nice. I really like the metallic thread on that. That looks really good.
Metallic thread meaning?
It has that shimmer in it compared to the other thread. Like you can even feel the difference. So, yeah. That's really nice. So we've got that's applique onto that, which is applique onto that. Looks nice. Sewn directly onto the jersey.
Fight strap's the same, I'm guessing.
Yep. Yep, that looks the same. Got the binding on the bottom. I like the stripes. I like how those are sewn on there.
That's the stitching on the arms. This is the extra stitching that you get on the on ice. That was the first thing I noticed in Las Vegas when we were right next to the Vegas Golden Knights, and I was comparing my Vegas jersey to theirs. Is that extra stitch down the side there? I love that. So that's why I'm filming this on my phone instead of on the computer. I wanted to get the details. And the phone camera definitely gets the details
and it has the
better.
Like the cut is different.
Yeah.
See, that's where it would be good to have the other jerseys that you can compare it to, because it is.
Well, we are going to compare that to the Adidas in a moment here. That's a size 48, so that's going to be. It's going to be big on you.
That's going to be really big on
But that's the smallest size that they come in. So
it goes down to my knees. That's all right.
Yeah, it does. All right, let's go ahead and compare. All right, so I'm recording.
Okay.
Let her go. Let her rip.
Look at the difference between the logos. Like, it's not huge, but it is definitely noticeable.
So this is the new Authentic Pro. And this is the Adidas version of said jersey.
And since this one's smaller, the logo's smaller. I think that's just the size difference. Wouldn't it be? Yeah?
A little bit, yep. And of course the shoulders are different, as you don't have the pock marks.
Right, but it's a little different shoulder patches. Similar.
A little more depth with the new one. A little bit.
The stitching is slightly different. That one's a little bit more rounded. This is flatter. I'm just trying to see like little differences between the two. You've got the fabric difference. Even the
Yep.
this is what I was noticing right away, is these fabrics, they are different.
Absolutely.
Same with along here. It is, there's a difference between them. They feel different too. They feel very, very different.
This
This
is
feels-
a much thicker feel. This
it
feels
is.
much
This is-
more like this would be able to go through the rigors
gonna
of hockey
withstand.
a little better than this one. And again, the stitching, you can see the difference in the stitching right there.
Yeah.
You see the stitching on that arm compared to this. It's not even close.
This is very, comparatively, this is a lot drapier. I don't know
Yep.
if you can see, yeah, you can see that, right? So this feels a lot thinner, more flexible. This is stiffer. I knew, I was trying to think of a different word to say and I couldn't, and I knew you were gonna giggle.
You said the funny word.
Because you're such a boy.
Oh, you said it.
The necklines are slightly different. The stitching, that has a wider binding on
Yep.
it. Just little differences.
And of course, the NHL logo is done different.
Oh, yeah, because this was the really stiff kind, and this is,
She said it again.
this is really flexible. You're such a boy.
I try. Yeah. Fascinating.
I do really like,
So, of the
The-
two, you prefer the Fanatics,
oh, this,
the Pro?
I mean, this is, it's nice. The metallic is shinier.
Yes, a little bit. Yeah, it is a little bit shinier.
And the,
Interesting.
like the fabric, what is it? Like how, I can see that it looks different. Like the color, the red looks different. Doesn't it?
It's a little bit brighter, very, very, very minor. This is why I wanted to do this with the phone because
Yeah, it's tricky to, I don't know how much the camera is going to pick that up, but I noticed the difference in the red and definitely the gold. The
Yeah.
gold's really noticeable. The
very, very minor
red-
difference. A little more in terms of contrast.
Yeah.
In the Fanatics than in the Adidas. Remember, this is not the on ice product.
Right.
This is the on ice product. So maybe the on ice product of the Adidas looked like this. It just wasn't available to the public.
True. The stitching is crisper on the
Yeah.
Fanatics than it
Yeah.
is on the Adidas.
Absolutely.
Same with like this. Just a bit, like you wouldn't notice it, I don't think, if it wasn't right next to it.
It'll be
It's just
interesting to see.
interesting.
Be interesting to see if we did get a Jets one, how
Very
different the Jets
similar.
would look.
Oh, it would be beautiful, I'm sure.
There are similarities.
There
I
are.
totally understand
Oh,
if
yeah.
there's people who are priced out by the price point of the Authentic Pro. Like I said, if
We
this
are.
wasn't sent to us, this
Yeah.
video would not be getting done in this manner.
That's really nice. Oh, I can look at the back. Sorry. I guess
No
I'll
worries.
just hang
You're good.
here.
Backs are similar, but again, you
Oh.
don't have the shoulder.
Again, I think the spacing would be a size
Oh.
difference.
Probably, yeah. That and this is made to wear over equipment. This
Right.
is not.
Right, so here, that's where you can really see the difference in the sleeves are totally different shaped. That would
They're
be
the same length, which is kind of
huge-
surprising to me.
Huge difference.
They're about the same length.
Yeah, but I think this one's
That's a
big.
50.
It's a 50,
Yeah.
which is
And
bigger
this
than
is
most of our
so this is a
jerseys.
48. This is a 50. These are similar size, very very similar size. So if
Right.
you're looking at getting an Authentic on ice,
Oh.
I would say a 48 will fit you fine if you usually wear a 50. Keeping in
Okay.
mind there's
Let's see. Let's see. We can check that.
I mean, if you want to technically.
That is a question that we get emailed to us.
Yep.
Actually. So if I line up these side seams.
Meanwhile, Azrael's in the box.
Oh,
Sorry, Bear.
wow. Okay, so that's lined up on that side. They're the same.
The width is the
They're
same?
the exact same width.
Okay.
Exact same width. So the 48 Authentic Pro Fanatics same as the 50 in Adidas. They are exactly
The Primegreen
same,
Adidas.
Exactly the same width. If I hold them like exactly the same,
The length's about
they're
the same too.
very close.
They're cut different.
Not
but
by much. So the only difference in the sizing,
the back is longer than the front.
but a lot
on the Authentic.
A lot of jerseys are.
I didn't think my Adidas were like that.
Look.
Not as much.
It doesn't have the curve so much.
No.
But
No.
yeah.
So I win.
So yeah, the 50 is slightly in, the Adidas is slightly longer. It's like,
So there you go. If you were wondering about sizing, there's
Yeah.
that.
See.
Yvonne's going to be working on sizing though with all of the various
the
companies.
sleeve length though on V Pro is longer, which makes sense because it has to fit over the gear.
Yep.
You can see that there's a slight difference in the color. The greens.
Yep.
The
It's a little
Adidas
darker.
is, yeah, it's a little bit brighter.
The new one's a little bit darker.
But this is that double. Yeah, that's really neat.
All right.
Very interesting.
There you go. So if you guys have any other questions or comments, by all means, let us know in the comment section below. Hit like and subscribe if you haven't already done so. And there you go. An Authentic Pro Fanatics. Ooh.
Fancy.
Very fancy. And Yvonne gets one before I do. So she gets bragging rights.
I know, right?
There you go.
It's like the second time I've had a jersey that you haven't had.
This is true. All right. Thanks for watching, everybody. And we'll talk to you again soon.